Data is the new oil. We have been hearing this phrase very often these days. Why? Because data is the basic to almost all statistical and analytical ventures. Interestingly, the very thought of data flashes several related terms. For instance, structured data, unstructured data, big data, metadata, mass data, cooked data, categorical data, measurable data, qualitative data, quantitative data, discrete data, continuous data, data attributes, data variables, univariate data, bivariate data, multivariate data, and they are just to name a few. Besides, as a researcher, when we often talk about primary data and secondary data, interestingly, in a debate on faith, reason, and inner engineering, Jaggi Vasudev, Javed Akhtar at Think 2012, we see Sadhguru speaking about data. Let's see what he has to say.
Your thought. Your thought is essentially coming from the information that is already there in your mind, the data that is there in your mind. It's complex, but it is within the limited data that you have. How did you gather this data? This data you gathered through the agencies of five senses, by seeing, by hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. This is the way it's gone into you. These are the five instruments which are taking in all the data. In your wakefulness and sleep, this data is being gathered all the time. Even in your sleep, in deep sleep, if I say something, we can hypnotize you and make you remember that actually. Because even in sleep you're recording. But it is only through these five senses. These five senses are not reliable. In the sense, if I touch this table, my hand will tell me it's cool. But if I lower my body temperature and touch it, my hand will tell me it's warm. So it doesn't say anything about that. It only tells me the information that is necessary for my survival. If survival is all you're seeking, these five senses are okay. But if you're seeking something beyond survival, you need to expand the dimension of your perception. So the whole spiritual process is about how to expand your perception. Because only what you perceive is life. The rest is just imagination.